Okay, so let's try some make code. So we'll stick with drag and drop coding for now, but we'll introduce you to some JavaScript during this week. And we're going to go to Microsoft Make Code. And when you click on there, you can see there's a bunch of different projects that you can choose from. What we're going to choose is we're going to choose the Circuit Playground, and this is an actual device that you can borrow and use for physical computing. But we'll get started on the online system, and then we'll be able to transfer your creations over to the physical device. So you're going to click on Circuit Playground Express, and you can see there's tutorials, but let's start with a new project. So we're going to click on New Project, and it'll get started. In the upper left, you're going to see the actual Circuit Playground Express that has buttons that work. You can see the audio, the video components, and we're going to start with block script, but you can also jump over to JavaScript. And we're going to look at some inputs. And so what we're going to do is we're going to drag out the first input on button A click. And we're going to bring out some color because I really like to add a bunch of LED lights on there. So let's bring out button A and button B, and I'll show you where those are. I'm going to click that drop down arrow there, and let's bring some more light. There we go. And you can click on all the different lights to make them turn into a different color. And you can see I'm going to change button B to be all white light. So now button A, when I click it, should be red, and button B should be white. So if I go over here and I click button A on the device, there we go, they turn red, and button B, they turn white. So my code did work the first time, which is excellent. So there's a lot of things you can do on input. You can shake, you can, on a loud sound, it can make adjustments. You can add various different lights and animations, as you can see. So I have it where if I shake it, it's going to show an animation of the lights on the Circuit Playground itself. So I'll do the sparkle animation. So let's click on that shake button, and you can see how it lights up and sparkles on the device. Maybe I want to make it last a little bit longer. I can do a drop down there, make it last a little bit longer. So there's a lot of things that you can do with your code on here, and then actually transfer it to an actual physical device. It has infrared, where you could develop your own laser game. So there's a lot of fun things that you can do with it. And if you want to experiment with JavaScript, which is something that you'll use whenever you're in high school, you can click right over to the JavaScript code, and you can see from your drag and drop how you get into the JavaScript code. And you can see that it's really not that bad compared to the blocks. So you can experiment with both. I'd love to see what you create and what you're able to design. After you've posted your project and what you've come up with, whenever you come back to school and when we get to be face-to-face again, if you'd like to try your project on an actual Circuit Playground Express, I have quite a few of these in my office, and I'd love to be able to share those with you for you to check them out, just like you would check out a library book, so that you could test your code and see how it works on the actual Circuit Playground Express. So can't wait to see your projects, and I also can't wait to see you guys back to school in the fall. Thank you.